We're live. Hello, guys.
Hey, hey, hey.
We are a little bit late. Apologies. We're just getting set up as things as well.
Yes.
So sometimes these things take a while to do. All my head's
Yeah.
all over the shop. How are you guys? How is everybody? Everybody had a good week so far. We have made it to Friday. We are there. Yes, and looking forward to a nice weekend.
Yes. So as you know, as you can tell from the thumbnail, we're doing cookies or biscuits, however you want to pronounce them, from M&S. Now, I just want to tell you a little story.
Tell us a story.
Story time. So I went into M&S and I went in this morning. Hi
Dwayne. How are you?
Hope you're well.
You good?
So I went into M&S and my first point of call was to go and get the biscuits or the cookies. So I went straight over to the counter and I was just like, oh yeah, they like had 3 or 4. And so I was like, brilliant. I started checking the back of cookies as you do. Well, checking the dates.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi,
How are
Catherine.
you? You good?
I hope you're well. So I start checking the dates. And obviously, today's the 28th. And it said, all of the biscuits said best before February 28th.
Today.
And it says best before today. So I'm like looking, there was only one pack of cookies that actually was for the 1st of March. And even the 1st of March, I'm thinking that is just like, but at least it's the day before the 1st of March. And it says best before the 1st of March. Now, if you're telling me best before the 28th, I'm thinking that's yesterday that we should have been having these biscuits. So I picked up one and then I thought, no, let me go back and ask this lady. And I was just like, right, these cookies say best before the 28th. Well, today's 28th. So are they off or, like money off? And she goes, oh, no, these are our best sellers. But we will be baking some more, but it'll be around like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. And I'm like, how can you be selling biscuits full price, right? And it's like a big old £3 something for these biscuits. And you're selling them best before today.
Well, this is it. So trading standards are that you don't, although it's best before, you can have it after the date. I don't think you're supposed to sell them.
Full price, I should
full
imagine.
Price, definitely not. Well, no, they can do. It's not they've no obligation to put it on sale.
Yeah.
But they can't sell it beyond that date, so that's why they tend to do it. Dwayne said, "Good, thanks. It's been lovely weather today. It has."
Although it was really cold in the morning, I had to put my gloves on. It was that cold. But when that sun was out and it was on my back, I just thought,
Did you go anywhere, Dwayne? Did you do anything out in the sun? Sam, hello.
Hey, Sam. Hope you're well.
Oh, look, Sam's got her lovely face back on the emoji. I love to see that lovely face. Hey, the kids picked up the keys for their new home today.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's so nice.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's so lovely.
You must be so happy. What?
It's going to be bittersweet.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're going to be out of the house. You're used to sort of that dynamic. But also it'd be nice to have your own space. It's nice for them to have their own space.
Yeah, totally.
Amazing.
That's amazing. I was so happy.
That's
you must be so ecstatic. That's amazing. And are they all real happy as well?
And is it a better place than the other one that they lost? Just out of curiosity.
Hey, Richard, how are you?
Hey, Richard.
Richard said, 6 watching, 2 likes, 1's mine. Like vids, everyone. Oh, thank you, Richard.
Thank you so much.
We always appreciate the vids.
Yeah, we also appreciate the likes. Yeah.
Not the vids, the likes. Thank you. And I hope you're well, Richard. How you been?
We hope you appreciate the vids, though, guys. We hope you like them.
Dwayne said, school trip today. Where did you go?
Did you go anywhere nice?
Yes. Where did you go? I was the first person to hit the like button. Thank you, Dwayne.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Always appreciated, for sure.
Right. So, as Kelly said, we've got, as we promised, we've got quite a taste test today. So we have got. Thank you. No, I said, hey Tia, how are you?
Hey Tia, hope you're well.
How you doing? You good? Sam said, thank you guys. No, and we're really happy because we know it's been a real journey for you guys. It really has. And you know, all those things. You had the rug pulled from under you and stuff like that when you thought you had a problem. So the
Yeah.
fact you've got it is tremendous.
Oh, it's
We
lovely.
are really, really happy for you. Really, really happy. Richard said, my March filled with big vlogs. Oh, what have you got planned?
Ooh.
What have you got planned? Right. Okay, guys. Let us begin. So we have the granola fruit squares. So these are all going to be the M&S biscuits we're going to try. If you fancy an eat along and you've got some, please do. If you've got any cookies in the cupboard.
I can't remember who asked.
Oh gosh, who was it?
I can't
Was
remember.
it St. Cot?
Well, who was it that? No, it wasn't St. Cot.
That's really bad.
Yes.
I should have remembered.
Sorry, because I was thinking about that today, like who had asked us to do the M&S. Please, if you're in the chat, make yourself known.
Amy, how are you?
Hey,
you
Amy,
well?
hope you're well.
Where are you? Oh, Kirsty, hello. How are you doing?
Hey,
Good to see you. Oh, you're feeling poorly, Tia.
Oh.
Oh no. Well, we hope this will cheer you up a little bit. We are going to try. Well, I hope it doesn't make if you're feeling stomach upset. This just doesn't.
Yeah, I was going to say what type of poorly. If you want to reveal it, because you might not want to reveal it.
Yeah. Where are we? Richard said, biscuits lush with a cup of tea. Richard, we are armed. I got my Spider-Man cup.
On it.
Kelly's got her Dodo cup.
Yeah.
Catherine said, yes, the M&S cookies said best before 1st of March. I got chocolate button shortbreads and triple chocolate cookie and the granola.
Okay, so Catherine, was it you that had asked for the M&S cookie test challenge? Or, well, not challenge, but test. Because I'll tell you what we got.
Yes, it was, Catherine. It was.
It was. Okay, good.
So it's because of you we bought them.
Yeah. So I managed to get all of them best before the 1st of March. And I had to ask behind the counter as well. But anyway, I'll go into that in a moment.
So we've got the granola one. So this is the fruit granola squares, as you can see there. That's then there. It's a bit like
flapjacks. Yeah. I got the white chocolate cookie. These are butter treacle brown. Sugar and barley malt enriched recipe filled with British chocolate.
There we go. Look at those. They look good.
Take a look at them in all their glory.
That's those.
Okay, do you wanna? Oh, I'll show this one then. So these ones are the chocolate button shortbread.
Do you want me to do it? So I just tilt
okay.
it so you can see. There you go. Look, that's what they look like. Amy said MK Vacay's cookies. Well. That could be our new line, you know. That could be our new line of work, producing cookies. Here we go. So these are, is that sugar on top? Or is that flour? I think it's sugar.
I think it is powdered sugar.
Right.
And then.
This is more my thing, not Kelly's. This is the Plant Kitchen. So these are vegan chocolate chunks. So we can actually tell the difference between the two. Just see if there's any difference.
We'll see if there's any difference. Also, they had the pure chocolate ones, right, earlier this morning. And then they only had 2 bags left when I went back in the afternoon. And then I was just like, so then when I went back in the evening, they didn't have any. I was like, oh, are you going to do the chocolate biscuits? And they were like, oh, no, we haven't done it. But I didn't want to get I didn't want to pay full price for no chocolate biscuit. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Amy said no gluten-free ones. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. We should have got you a gluten-free.
There was no gluten-free there. Otherwise, I would have picked up all the biscuits. All the cookies, should I say? But none of them. These were the only ones that they had, and then they had the chocolate one, but none of them said vegan. But the reason why I picked up the plant-based because it was different. But I would have picked up the whole range if the whole range was there.
Right. Okay. Let's go with this. So Dwayne said we went to Night Safe because we are learning about homelessness, and Night Safe is for young people who are homeless. Oh, that's a really good thing.
Where is that?
Where is that there? Or no, maybe not reveal because you want to see what this school
is. Is it in London? Sorry.
Yeah. But oh wow, well done. That's really noble, actually. And did you learn a lot while you were there? Yeah, Catherine confirmed it was her. Tia said got a pounding headache, but watching you guys makes me feel better. Oh, we hope you do.
You.
Some people say I give them a pounding headache, but we hope you feel a bit better. Yeah, sorry, Amy. As Kelly said, I don't think they do well. They weren't any in the packs that they did.
They weren't, yeah. So when I was there, these were the only other ones were the whole biscuit was chocolate with chocolate chunks in it. And they were 28. And I was refusing to pay full price for that sort of thing when it's best before today. But anyway, I digress. So when I went back in the afternoon, I asked, so this time it was a gentleman, before it was a lady. This time it was a gentleman. He goes, oh, no, sorry, we haven't done any of the chocolate biscuits. So, yeah.
There we go.
And there was none that were gluten-free.
Tia said M&S cookies are so good, but these ones are very buttery. Right, well, we will see how buttery these are. So we're looking forward to these. We'll try. Richard said, I used to work in retail. Best before you have about a week left after it's stored properly, and its policies is to reduce a third of the price or lower if the date is today's date. Well, this is what we thought. And then the fact that you went in there and it was full price.
And I asked her.
And she said no.
And they said, oh, no, there are best-selling things and they'll be sold. If we're going to reduce it, we'll reduce it tonight or whatever. That's not the point. The point is they are best before that. Anyway.
Well, Richard, you might know because you worked in retail. I'm sure that's true. I'm sure trading standards say that a shop can't sell it even if it is best before. And that's what they tend to do.
I think now they might cut that a little bit because of food waste.
Yeah.
So they might have changed it because of food waste.
Kitten Noodles, how you doing?
Hi.
Richard said out of date stuff goes to food banks and when they have about a week left.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Kitten Noodles says, hi guys, how are you? It's Bubble Tea Friday today, so I bought a matcha. What's your dinner for today? Well, we're about to have it. Biscuits. So cookies, whatever you want to call them. So we are going to do a taste test on the M&S cookies. We're going to do that just in a sec. I know, Amy, I know that's a shame. Well, they haven't got any gluten-free. All of these are vegetarian, by the way, but the Plant Kitchen is actually vegan.
Is the plant? Oh, it's not gluten-free.
No, I thought that. I was looking at the back. They all say nut allergies because they've all got nuts in, but none of them are gluten-free.
Oh.
They would say gluten-free on the back, but you bought you bought pretty much all of them.
I did. The only one that I didn't buy was the chocolate one. The chocolate one.
Oh no, Dwayne said it's in Blackburn where he went to. Oh, interesting. And did you have a good time? Did you enjoy it? Liam, how are you doing?
Hey, Liam, how are you? Well.
Hey, good to see you again.
It's lovely to see you.
We are good. How are you doing? We're going to try some vegetarian and vegan things, some cookies right now, Liam. So you might enjoy this because I know you're on the veggie side. Lily's joined us. How are you, Lily?
Hi. How are you? Well.
Hey, Mark and Kelly. I hope you two are having a fantastic day. If it's no problem at all, my son would absolutely love to hear you two go, I am here. Hopefully you two are having a fantastic day. We are. Well, for your son, 3, 2, 1. I am here. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that. Richard said, M&S Loudon do nice gluten-free cookies with dark chocolate. Yum. Tried last week and picked up. Don't look. Look like I wanted a snack. Right. Okay. So that's in Loughton. Did you say? M&S in Loughton. We may have missed it. To be fair, it's easy to miss them.
No, I checked all the cookies.
Oh, okay. All right. So
listen, when I need to get the cookies, when I need to get the goods, I will check it. But they didn't have it.
Kitten Noodle said, "Are you having cookies for dinner? You are living the life. This is how it is.
This is what happens when you're adults and you don't have any parent supervision."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Of course, and we're doing it. We are sacrificing so we can show you guys.
Yeah, it's all for science.
Yeah,
it's all for science.
I had a good time. It was very interesting to learn about it. I can imagine that actually. Dwayne, I can imagine that was actually really, really interesting. So I'm glad you learned a lot from it, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Richard said, I've tried vegan rustler once and picked up thinking it was meat. Tasted like rubber. It was now some vegan substitutes are bad, but actual fact, some of the stuff I've tried as well. And St. Cott was saying this on some of our breakfast that he preferred the look of the vegetarian to the meat.
That's different to vegan, but somebody recommended a restaurant to me. Oh, shall we go here? Or whatever, and it's a pure vegan restaurant, and I was like to her, I don't think I'm down for this vegan restaurant.
Ooh, that might be one of our next ones.
And I was like to her, I'm not down with this vegan restaurant. We went to an all-vegetarian restaurant. You didn't even like that.
Well, that was a while ago. Kitten, you'll say at least there's an actual snack. Yeah, this is true.
Yes.
Liam. He said, I love cookies, but it was my birthday on Tuesday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Liam.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Liam. Happy birthday to you.
Right, we've got 6 viewers just from singing it. No, I'm joking. Right, okay then, guys.
Are we?
Happy birthday, Liam. Right, okay, let's start. What do you want to start with?
I want to start with these ones because I think they're going to be the worst ones.
What? All right. So, guys, we are starting with these. These are the Plant Kitchen the vegan choc chunk cookies. That's easy for me to say.
No, if I'd have remembered, I would have picked you up some marshmallows. I forgot.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Now I'm going to try and do these nicely so I can actually stick them up.
Right.
Kind of did okay. Right, shall we just do one?
Yeah, let's break it.
Oh, bless you. I got a caterpillar cake. You are more than welcome. What did you end up doing, Liam? Did you end up doing anything nice for your birthday? Did you go anywhere? Did you go for a show? Can I draw a portrait of you two? Says Kit News. You can.
Please do.
We would be most honoured if you
We
drew
would
a
be.
picture. Right, look at this. That looks quite nice, you know. Now, because it's vegan, what tends to happen is they tend to substitute the butter or the fat for oil to make it vegan. No eggs, of course. How does Richard said? I've had them. They're not bad. Right. Okay. Let's give them a try. Do you want to do half of a half?
If you want to.
Or do you want? Because we've got quite a lot to eat. So this is the thing when you do the food channel, you end up. It's so easy to put on weight. Right. Okay. There we are. Quite generous chunks of chocolate in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Mark's got the chocolatiest piece.
Let's go. That's nice.
Not bad.
I think that's predominantly chocolate, you know.
Well, yeah, because I gave you the predominantly chocolate bit.
But also, it's got what's nice about it. On the outside, it's got this really nice little crisp bits.
Yeah.
I'm
all about the crisp bits.
Yeah, and that gives it a lovely caramelized flavour. I'm impressed with that.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Better than what I thought it was going to be.
Semi-soft, look. Semi-soft. Not too oily, which is what I was worried about. But that's quite nice.
Yeah.
Right. Also, that is quite nice. Okay, that's not a bad start. We'll score these later. But so far, guys, that is a good start. Right, now, do you want to take a sip of tea? We should have probably done the dunk test, but we can do that a bit later.
Not dunking biscuits in my tea.
How does vegan cookies work? What's missing? Said Richard. Right, so vegan cookies work is they, like I said, they substitute the butter for oil. They also use egg substitute, don't they? Which can either be arrowroot, which is just a powder, or they can use something else as well, which I forget what it is.
I don't know. But arrowroot is a thickener, so I doubt they replace arrowroot with eggs.
There's something else they probably use.
But yeah, they probably use something else. But I doubt it would, only because arrowroot is a thickener. I don't know what they use as a replacement.
Ooh, Kitten said, okay, when I do this drawing, they take many hours and days to draw. Oh, bless you, I don't want you to take so long to spend all your time drawing us. Where could I send it to you? Right, we'll sort that out.
Yeah, because we got an email address on on our about page. There's an email address there, and you can send it to us.
Liam said, I went to the gym, then went to a Chinese restaurant with Mum. Then we watched the film yesterday. Oh, what did you watch? What film did you watch? So obviously this is for your birthday. And how was your Chinese meal? Tell us. Did you enjoy?
I love a Chinese.
Richard said, what's the ingredients? Right, so according to this, calcium carbonate, iron, sugar, dark chocolate, flavorings, sunflower, yeah, there you go, emulsified, sunflower lecithin, vanilla flavorings, palm oil, which is not good, coconut oil, which is not great, rapeseed oil, which is not good.
Coconut oil is fine.
No, it's not. Apparently, it's not.
No, it is.
All the oils, Richard, all the oils, coconut, rapeseed, glucose, fructose syrup.
Fructose, not so great, I think.
Yeah. So it's a lot of oil.
Yeah,
these are just predominantly oils. Right. Okay. So the next one we're going to try. Well,
these were made at 5:36.
These are the chocolate buttons. So we're going to try these. So we wanted to compare with the vegan ones. Kidney says. Excuse me, Kidney said, also, if you two could pick your favourite photo together and preferably be HD so I can get every detail, please. No rush. Oh, that's so kind of you. Okay, we'll have to put that at the back, though. We've got a space here to put stuff as well. Amy's making dinner. Amy, what are you making?
So somebody else drew a picture of us. And what I do need to do is print them and then yeah, hang them at the back.
Sorry, I didn't block Kelly's face. So this is the these are the chocolate buttons. Let's try these.
Yeah, these are they shortbread? These are, yeah, the chocolate button shortbread.
Catherine said it might say what the ingredients are on the packet. Yeah,
It does,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
here we go.
Here we go.
Oh wow. That is so soft.
I'm not a lover of shortbread.
It's like cookie dough.
Yeah.
It's just like cookie dough.
And I'm not a lover of cookie dough.
Watch this as I squeeze it. You can see that? It's all crumbly.
Mm.
It's just like eating cookie dough.
It gets stuck to the roof of my mouth, so that makes it a little bit claggy.
Do not dunk these because they will just
fall apart in your teeth.
Okay, what do you think?
Not really my thing, but I know you do like shortbread.
This is a really nice shortbread. It's really, really, really nice. It's soft. It's I want to have a bit more of this.
Yeah, I'm more like, I like it crispy on the outside, soft on the inside kind of thing.
I'm preferring this to the vegan one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more Mark's thing for sure. I think I can imagine your mum liking this.
This is really, really nice.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend these. Right. Let me quickly catch up with the comments here. Kitten Noodle said, "Oh, I meant send you the actual paper. I could frame it and send it, but I understand you wouldn't give your address out, of course. But a PO box.
Do you know what? I am going to look to set one up for sure because we've been talking about this for a long time now.
Yeah.
But we will set one up.
We will. But
sure.
that's really kind of you to say that. I really do appreciate it.
That's
and we really love. We have had fan art in the past. Well, I'm not saying you're a fan, but I just say
we've had people draw stuff. Yeah.
So Richard said you'll be popping later because of the oil. I tell you something, I definitely. Liam said we watched the film yesterday, seen it 3 times. It's a great film. What film?
What film is it?
Is it Wicked? Did you watch Wicked? I'm gonna guess it's Wicked. Kenny said, "Oh, thank you." No, thank you. It's so nice. Kirsty said, "Oh, I had a thought coconut oil was okay."
Yeah, coconut oil is.
I need to swap up on my oils. Do you know what, Kirsty? I'm sure. Now, I might be wrong, Kirsty, but I'm sure they're listing all the things that are bad oils. So sunflowers at the top with
vegetable oil will be at the top for sure.
Those are the worst ones.
No, coconut oil, avocado oil, any of the seed oils are bad. Those are the bad ones, like rapeseed oil and all of that type of stuff. But coconut oil is fine, avocado oil is fine, olive oil obviously is fine. And what you want is the pure olive oils. So when you are looking in the supermarket or whatever, because sometimes they mix the oils, so you need to be careful of that.
I'm gonna have a bit more of that. You know, it's so moist, but it doesn't. So Catherine has said the chocolate button shortbread is nice. Nice chocolate, but it doesn't taste shortbready. And you're absolutely right.
Yeah, it doesn't taste shortbready.
This is not a strong shortbread taste.
Yes,
but it's very, very soft, which is, I love soft cookies. Like Kelly, you prefer the hard, snappy ones.
I like.
So really, this is going to be down on your personal taste. If you like the snappy cookies or the biscuits like Kelly likes, that one isn't so much for you. If you like the softer biscuits like me, that is definitely for you. Amy's going for. Charlie's there. Hi, Charlie. How are you?
Hope you're well.
617 followers. Well done. Tofu with gluten-free pasta. That's what Amy's going for. So it's very healthy, Amy. Very, very healthy. Right. And any favorite? So Kitten Noodle says any favorite Disney characters or quotes or any favorite foods, as I can incorporate them as a sort of a background. Let us come back to you.
Yeah,
I think we want to give it proper due. I don't want to say something now. Due diligence.
See, so like it's not my favorite anymore because it's almost like, you know, when you if you eat something again and again and again and then you're tired of it and then you can't eat it anymore. Well, that was, so I absolutely, when I was little, loved the Jungle Book. It was one of my favorite things. And it's before your time, but they used to do it on an LP. An LP is a long play, it was vinyl. And then I'd put it on the record player, and they used to have like special albums at the time, so you could read along with the story. And so my mum would put it on and I would read along with, I was really little at the time, so I would have been like 3, but I absolutely, like 3, 4, 5, I absolutely loved books like that. So things like Storyteller and all of that.
You've still got them.
You've still got the Storyteller. Love things like that. Yeah, brilliant.
Where are we? Charlie said, I've created 2,400 videos on my YouTube channel now. Wow, that is impressive.
That is a lot.
We've been going for years, and I think we're still under 1,000. So that is very impressive, Charlie. Yeah. Amy said, "What's it called when you take a bite out of something and you feel a sharp pain that goes around your cheek? Have you ever had it? Have you bitten your cheek or bitten your tongue?"
So when I have anything sweet, it only happens when I have something sweet, and if I haven't had anything sweet in a while, it happens. Sometimes I forget, and each time I eat, I always forget it. I get a sharp pain, and it's almost like all the saliva is trying to push through glands or whatever. But I've always had it ever since I was little, and I even have it now. It's starting to happen now, but I think because I had something sweet earlier, so it didn't happen. But every now and again, when I buy, it's like, oh, and it really hurts, and then but then it disappears, and then it doesn't happen again.
You may have bitten the inside of your cheek, and that's what's happened, Amy. I've done that before as well.
She's talking about sharp pain, not that she's bitten the. She will know she's bitten
around your cheek. Well, have you though? You may have done that. Other than that, I'm not sure. Amy will tell us. Tia said those cookies melt in your mouth. That's these ones. They do. Absolutely.
They do. I do like the chocolate in them, I have to say.
Because of all the butter. I like a chew with a cookie. Now,
yes.
I'm going to say, but you like the snap.
No, I like a snap and then the chew. I like the crispy bit at the edge and then the chew. I don't like soft biscuits. There's a difference.
Guys, put in the chat, do you prefer the softer biscuits, like the ones that just soft and unctuous when you snap that, or do you prefer the snap like a biscuit?
I like it crispy on the outside, chewy on the, a little bit like a brownie. Like, I don't like all brownies, but sometimes when you get that special brownie where it's crispy on the outside and chewy on the inside, that's a good brownie. That's a good one.
Richard's got to go. I think he's gone already, but take care, Richard.
Bye, Richard.
Charlie said hello to Richard. Liam said, I will send you snacks to open that. So to open the live, that would be cool. Okay.
All right. Okay. I'll sort out a PO box.
Yeah, we have to sort out a PO box. But yeah, we don't feel you guys to feel obliged to send us stuff.
Don't feel you have to send us stuff for sure.
Amy, it's fine for you to use vegetable oil. Just try and use it sparingly with other oils.
Yeah.
Liam said it's called the film is called Yesterday. So I saw the film yesterday. Yeah, what did you watch? Yesterday. Yeah, what did you watch? Sorry, Liam. I haven't heard of that actually. What's it about?
Oh, I feel like it rings a bell.
Liam said Tia rocks. She certainly does. There's no rush, said Kit Noodle. So even if you're not sure until the end of the month, that's fine. Just let me know and I'll start the drawing.
Okay.
Oh, bless you.
Bless you. Thank you.
Really appreciate that. Amy said, no, I get it when I take a bite of something.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's the same as me.
Kid Noodle said, if it's the center of your cheek when you bite down, the root of your upper teeth might be pressing on your sinuses if you bite too hard. It could be that, actually. Is it just in the cheek or is it in the teeth as well?
And is it only if you eat sweet things or is it if you eat anything? Because it only happens to me if I eat sweet things. But it only happens like once.
Tia said, yes, Kelly, crispy and chewy is my favorite. I'm sorry, I disagree, guys. Crispy. Food cannot be rushed. Absolutely, Kitten Noodles. That is right. Catherine said, crispy and chewy too. You're all going for the crispy and chewy. Liam said, I hate biting my tongue. It hurts so bad. Yeah, it does. I've done it. And I always bite the inside of my cheek as well. Oh, the Beatles film says, oh, that's what it is. I have Yesterday on DVD.
Yeah, that's not what I wasn't thinking of that.
Right.
Did you show them first?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So we are doing this one now. This is the white chocolate.
Turn it around so they can see.
White chocolate cookies. There we are.
Now, I'm assuming these might be my fave.
Now, I'm not a fan of white chocolate, so this is not going to be mine. Oh, and it was a brilliant film. There we go. I've not seen it. So you actually went to the cinema to see it. Yeah, it might be. I wouldn't worry about it, Amy. I think it's just probably more of a reaction you've got to something. Right, here we go.
Crispy on the outside.
That's not bad.
And you can taste the bakedness. Am I dreaming that?
No, you're absolutely right. That's exactly what I was going to say. Now, it's not zooming in very well, but those edges have got a real crispness to them. So our crisp biscuit fans, You're going to like this one. It's got a real crispy edge.
And also you can taste the bake. I don't know how to explain it, but you can taste the bakedness in there.
It definitely is. Not over dry. Got a lovely, lovely crisp edge to it.
Lovely.
That's actually really good. And I don't even like white chocolate.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I got to say, I am shocked.
Do you want the middle part?
No. That might be the best cookie so far. I kid you guys not. I kid you guys. And that chocolate. What's nice about these two, if you don't like, I'm going to have that a little bit. If you don't like white chocolate, actually, you can't really taste it.
No. I love it how Mark acts like I don't know him.
Well, Emmy said, I can't eat a cheese block without my throat feeling like it's closing in. It's crazy. You may have an allergy, a dairy allergy. You may be lactose intolerant.
You might, I was about to say, you may have developed an intolerance.
You might be worth you seeing the doctor just to check, because if you feel like your throat's closing in, that might be it. That
sounds like an intolerance.
Yeah, it does. You might start to have a lactose intolerance. Do you normally drink a lot of milk or have a lot of dairy? All right, do you want to? Sorry, you finish.
No, go on.
Okay. Right. Next up, we have the granola squares. Right, we've got a lot of biscuit sweets. I just realised.
I'm not a lover of
flapjacks. I love flapjacks.
Is that why you left it till last? I wish you'd left the white chocolate till last.
What? No. You wanted to do the ones you didn't like first. You put this one.
Yeah. And I picked the chocolate buttons because I thought that's closest to it.
Go on, Catherine. Catherine said, I have the triple chocolate version, which is lovely.
That's the one I wanted to get.
Crispy on the outside and melt in the middle chocolate. Milk chocolate and white mix.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I saw this morning. But it said best before 28. And I wasn't paying no full price for that. And then when I went back, they didn't have any. So they didn't bake any today.
Oh, see, now, Tia, that's really... So here you go, Amy. Tia said that happens to someone at work whenever she eats dairy and she's lactose intolerant. You may be lactose intolerant.
I believe I am lactose intolerant. I believe.
Now.
For many years.
Now, so Amy, we're not doctors, obviously, so please do get it checked out. But
that's correct.
Well, from what Tia says, and again, we're none of us are doctors, that could be the case. Right, so this is the granola one. It does look quite nice. If that's going to focus, it's almost like a tabletop of of succulentness. Right, okay, that's really soft.
I'm not sure about this.
Just have it. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, I like that. This is not your thing. That's actually a very pleasant flapjack. It's a flapjack.
Yeah. I've never been a lover of flapjacks.
But it's like a posh flapjack because it's granola.
Yeah.
When I used to make flapjacks, or when I tried family members' flapjacks, family members, they're normally just oats and syrup, and that's it. These are soft, and I love the soft ones in it. But they've got a whole variety of fruit in them, which is actually really pleasant. So it gives it something a little bit extra. Not only does it's just the oats, but you've got something interesting in this. You can see there's cranberries in there. There's like raisins in there.
I can only see cranberries. Cranberries and pumpkin seeds.
No, I can taste the pumpkin seed. I can taste it.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I mean,
if you don't like it, you don't like it. But that is good. I don't know what it is about pumpkin seeds. If I eat them on their own, not that I'm on my own eating them, but if I eat them on their own, you think, but when you add them to something, it really gives it a nice taste and texture to it. I'm sorry, is it pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds? I think no, it's sunflower. Sorry, my mistake. I said sunflower. It's sunflower seeds. But yeah, I love sunflower seeds.
They're big for sunflower seeds.
Well, do you know what? Because I've grown sunflowers at the front, and I always wanted to eat the seeds, but I don't know how you do it. I have seen people on YouTube cut off a sunflower head and bake it in the oven and eat it. I've always wanted to try it, but I've never been brave enough to do it. But that is really nice.
Oh, it's got sultanas in it.
Really good. All right. Do you want to try them, or do you want to score these?
Let's score the biscuits first, and then we'll go on to the 2 items I bought in Starbucks.
Right. So we have got a bonus. We have a little bonus, people. We do have a little bonus. We're going to try in a minute. But can I just catch up with the comments?
Yeah.
Where are we? Liam said, yay, the crispy edge. Oh, Liam, you will love this crispy edge. You will love this crispy edge.
Love a crispy edge.
Amy said, no, I drink Alpro almond and Alpro chocolate milk. I wasn't able to drink it, the normal milkshake anymore. You know the rest. Oh, okay. But that could be the case, because obviously cheese, unless you're eating dairy-free cheese, so or lactose-free cheese, then that might be the reason why. Tia said, has anybody heard of brick brownies? They are...
Are they brookies?
Well, she said they put Biscoff or bourbon biscuits on top of the brownie and cut them into fingers like slices. I have not heard of that. Brick brownies.
I've heard of brookies, but not brick brownies.
So you put Biscoff or bourbon, the chocolate bourbon biscuits, on top of brownies. So you actually put the brown. Do you actually put the, when you say put them on top, are they baked in with the brownie, Tia, or are they? Do they sort of cement them on with like buttercream or something? Catherine said granola is tasty. It certainly is. This one especially. But this one is. Tia said, oh, I've been craving it. I have to look at these brick brownies. We've not seen brick brownies at all.
I've seen brookies, but not brick brownies.
Yes, a flapjack, said Catherine. Yeah, absolutely. Wow, a sunflower head, said Liam. Yeah, Google it. When you're on YouTube, have a look. Type in baked sunflower head. You will see people do it. So you have to bake it on a low temperature for a while. I don't know the actual things on there, but a lot of Americans do it. So they take the head. I don't know if it's a certain sunflower you used to have, but apparently it tastes really nice. I've seen people try it and they said it tastes nice. Never had it myself.
I can't imagine eating that.
But I love sunflower seeds.
I do like sunflower seeds too, yeah.
Have you ever tried sweet potato bake? I've tried baked sweet potato, but when you say baked sweet potato bake, is it a certain recipe? Is it like I'm
assuming like a little bit like a shepherd's pie kind of thing.
Or a casserole type thing, I was thinking.
Yeah, in a thing, yeah. No, I've not tried that.
Oh, Liam said I've never heard of that. No, I haven't heard of it. How do you make this kitten noodles? How would you make this? Kelly, that mug is so cute. Where is it from?
So I went to the crypt.
So the crypt is in Leicester Square.
Yeah. I went to the crypt. It's actually in between Leicester Square and Covent Garden. And I saw it one time, so I bought one. And then when I went back, I thought, oh, do you know what? I want to get another 3, so I have 4. And when I went back, they only had 2. And this was like a month or 2 later, so I bought the 2. Because, in case one breaks, and then, at least you got some spare. But yeah, this... Obviously, if you know me, my family comes from Mauritius, and that's where the dodo bird was from, which is now extinct. But it says, "Hi guys, I'm back."
So he's back. Of course, it's because of Alice in Wonderland. Of course,
that's right.
The dodo
so
bird is in it.
Yeah. And I always whenever I sort of like read stories, it reminds me of things. So like. With Dot and the Kangaroo, if anybody ever read Dot and the Kangaroo or has heard of Dot and the Kangaroo, that was the first time I had heard of a duck-billed platypus. And I will always remember Dot and the Kangaroo and the duck-billed platypus. And so therefore, whenever you think of Alice in Wonderland or whatever, it's the dodo. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Tia said, yeah. You place the biscuits on top the brownies before you bake them. Then you bake them together.
And it kind of bakes around it.
Yeah, so I suppose the batter will then sort of absorb it, and then it gets attached to it. Interesting. We'll have to take a look out for those. So brick brownies. We'll take a look out for those. I'm sure somewhere in London will sell it. So we'll take a look. Amy said, "All right. I also get this with grapes, even when I ate it." So maybe
it's the sweetness, it's the sugar, I'm sure.
Or could it be psychological, Amy? Do you worry when you go to eat these things? I'm wondering if it's psychological. You feel that that's happening, but it may not be. So sometimes as well, you know.
Oh, do you mean the closing of the throat,
yeah,
or do you mean the pain at the side of the cheeks?
I think she means the closing of the throat. I think, is that right, Amy? The closing of the throat. I'm think that's it.
Pain of the cheeks.
It might be a psychological thing. I remember years ago as a little boy, I ate some fish, and a bone got lodged in my throat, and after that, psychologically, I always panic eating fish for a good while, until after a while I just forgot about it. So it could be a psychological thing. Kit Noodle said, "Oh, it's really nice. This is the sweet potato dish, bake." And as a child, so I can't recall the exact ingredients or recipe, but it's a sort of mashed sweet potato.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Hang on.
Yeah, picturing.
In phyllo pastry or some sort of pastry, really nice and not too thick. Interesting.
That's not what I was thinking.
Well, this is what I said. Hang on a sec. So maybe it was like a samosa, almost. Maybe if you've got is it a bit like a samosa? Is it a bit like a Cornish pasty? Instead of the meat and stuff, it's just potato pie?
Do you mean that? So it's in the bake, and then the phyllo pastry goes on the top, and then you bake the whole thing. Is that what you mean? So it's like it's almost like in a like a long, not casserole dish, but something similar, and then you put bits of phyllo pastry on, and then you bake it. Is that what you mean? So it's almost like a pie, sort of. That's what I'm picturing now.
Oh, no, I don't. It's not psychological. I really enjoy these foods. And is it just that cheese and grapes that happen? So
is it the grapes that are giving you the sore side of the mouth, like similar to when you eat something sweet, or is it that the cheese is closing, or is it acting like the cheese closing your mouth? And Mark was about to talk. Then I was going, give me a second to talk.
Anyway. So let us know. Right, let's get on with the scoring, because I know people want to see the scores. So we'll start off with the Plant Kitchen. This is the one we started off with. These are vegan.
This surprised me. I'd give it a 7.
I agree. I'm going to give that a 7 as well.
Yeah.
Nice, pleasant one as well. Not as nice as some of the others. One day they might get a vegan stuff that's as good as the original. Sorry, vegan. But it's actually quite good. So that's a 7 from Kelly and I. And it's quite crisp as well. This isn't...
Yeah.
It's not very, very soft, but it's definitely crisp.
Yeah.
Right. Next up, what did we do next? Oh yeah, it was this one. Right, now this is going to divide opinions. So this is the shortbread chocolate buttons.
5.
So Catherine's going to join in the scoring as well. And guys,
I love it, Catherine.
Feel free to join in the scoring.
Yeah.
Feel free to join in the scoring.
Why don't you just take that bit of biscuit there? You want that bit of biscuit?
I won't try. Tia's right. There's hardly any chewing required in this. This is a difficult. Now I prefer it to this, but I'm going to give this a 7.5 because I'm realizing now I'm losing scope for the other one. So that's a 7.5 for me. So what was yours? A 6.
Mine was a 5.
A 5. Catherine scored the shortbread a 6. Ooh. So you guys are kind of in that ballpark figure. Now I really like this shortbread, but I do agree with Catherine. It's not a strong shortbread flavour. If you want proper Scottish shortbread type taste, this isn't for you.
I mean, it doesn't say Scottish shortbread either, but it tastes more like cookie dough.
I only say Scottish shortbread because, in my opinion, Scottish shortbread is the best Scottish shortbread. Right. Right. Next up. These are the white chocolate cookies. As Liam said, lovely crispy edges. Well, we like the crispy edges.
I would give that an 8.
I'm going to give that... Oh, this is hard. I'm going to give this an 8.5.
Okay.
And the reason being is I want to incorporate this one. No, actually, I'm going to change my spot. I'm giving that an 8. Last but not least, these ones.
5.
What? That's getting an 8 from me.
A 5.
Yeah. Get noodles, they're all M&S. No. A 5?
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, the reason why I'm giving this such a high score, it is a posh flapjack. If you're gonna, I've scored these both an 8 out of the 2. So our joint score, guys, is the winner is this one.
Yeah.
The white chocolate one. If we do the joint score between Kelly and I, this one was gazumped because Kelly doesn't like flapjack.
No.
But again, with a lot of these biscuits, this is going to be a lot of this is going to be down to your personal taste.
Exactly. Catherine, what are we saying?
Right, so let's do Catherine's scores. I will come back to Amy. Catherine said the granola is a 7 and a 9 for the triple chocolate. Now we don't have the triple chocolate. I'm trying to get it. So there's a 9. So bear that in mind. Catherine's joined us with the score and a 9. Right, the granola is a 7. Right, this is going to be this is evened out as a mine's a 8, 7. Yours a 5. So about 6.5, I think it is 6.75, something like that for the average for that one. That one evens out is an 8.25. No, we both scored 8 in the end, so that's an 8. Yeah, and the other ones, I mean, that had I got that a 7. You go with that a 4. So that's really dropped it down to about 5. So that's the order of them actually. So 1, 2, 3.
Hang
and
on.
4.
No, that outweighs that one. Oh, you're including Catherine's score?
Including Catherine's score.
Okay.
Oh, no, it does actually, yeah. So so the order goes by our joint scoring. The cookie, the white chocolate cookie, the plant-based, number 2. Number 3 is the flapjacks, or the granola. And number 4 is the shortbread. Tia's melt in the mouth shortbread. Right, so let's catch up with the comments and then we will do the Starbucks, our little added bonus. Right, Tia said, so it looks like a Greg's pastry. My mum used to cook it and I love it. Even now, she doesn't recall exactly how she made it. Oh, really? Oh, really? That's difficult though, isn't it? When you have something like that, you can't recall how it's made. Amy said, no, she said, no, it's the throat closing. I can't breathe properly. This is different time.
You need to go and have your tolerance and allergies checked.
Yeah, I think you do, Amy, because
you really do.
The worry I would have for you is that one time you feel that it is uncomfortably closed. And that's what you don't want.
That is very worrisome. And you need to go to the doctor, or what do they call them? Allergists?
Well, the doctor's fine because they'll check for allergies.
Yeah.
They'll check for allergies. Don't worry about it, Amy. It's not thing. But if this is happening regularly, you don't want it one day to seal your throat. So just maybe,
I think the doctor will refer you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, kitten noodles. They are from M&S.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she sort of made it one day, and it was her kind of thing, and it just worked. Oh, so this is actually an invented recipe.
Wow.
Very good. It's interesting how people do these experiments.
Yeah, they just say, I'm going to put this together, I'm going to put that together, and then see. Sometimes I do that with cooking. Like, I don't have a recipe in mind, but I just think, oh, yeah, I'm going to chuck this in, I'm going to chuck this in, I'm going to see how it tastes.
How much does it cost? It'll be free for you to go to the doctor.
When the doctor refers you, it should be free.
It'll all be free.
Yeah.
It won't cost you anything.
If you're on NHS, then, yeah, it should be free.
I'll tell you who's really good at recipes is Sam. Sam is always good at doing recipes. Kitten noodles, where are we? Chicken said, Amy said, no, how much does it cost? Liam said, oh, I got little pizza. What's it like? Is it worth getting it? And what flavour did you get? I know it's going to be vegetarian, but what flavour did you get? I might have a look at that if you recommend it.
You know where I went into the other day? Aldi. Never been in there before. I've never been into Aldi. I have been into a Lidl before. Or was it Lidl? No, it was Aldi. No, I went into Aldi.
Which one?
And then I was just like, oh my God, it looked pretty much like Asda. Never been into it before. I had to pop in there for something. And I was really impressed. I didn't get to go and try the products because I needed to rush in and grab something and then leave. But I would really like to try, because I don't enjoy Morrison's own products. They're so salty. I don't enjoy them. So I would like to try a couple of Aldi's products and to see if a couple of them are nice, like their own products.
Right, we've got a lot of cookies to eat later on.
Oh, please. As if it's arduous for you.
Now you know my dinner, Kit.
You ate all the Subway the other day.
Yeah, I know I did. I ate all of that Subway in the end. If anybody saw us on the Tuesday do the Subway review, I ate a lot. I'm guessing so. I haven't looked it up. said little pizzas taste like Greg's ones. Really good if you like them. I do like Greg's pizzas.
You do.
I do. When I go into work, that is what I always treat myself to at lunch.
Do you?
Always a Greg's pizza. You two have done a Greg's review a while, didn't you? Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. We might do another one.
Yeah, so we did do one actually, but we did it at home.
Yeah.
So in actual fact, it's before we went away for Florida the first time round. So back in April, so probably nearly a year ago.
Was it?
Yeah. Excuse me. Right, just a little sneeze.
Bless you.
But yeah, I do like Greg's food. Really simple, really good.
Do you know what? I don't like Greg's sausage rolls, right? And don't at me, I'm just saying. But I do like their vegan sausage rolls. I like their vegan sausage rolls are far superior to the meat sausage rolls. And I'm just saying. And I'm a meat eater.
Liam said it's just a cheap one, a cheese one. Sorry, not a cheap one, a cheese one. But I put Aldi vegan breaded chicken on top. Oh, chicken pizza. Oh, this is interesting. So Liam said Aldi is awesome for vegan frozen bits. So we'll have to try that if Aldi's good. Try the Little Bakery, says Amy.
Okay.
All right. We shall have to give that a go. So that could be one that we do later on, actually.
Yeah.
We've done M&S, so we can try some of the others. Liam said Lidl is awful for vegetarians. Aldi is amazing. Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, we do have both near us, relatively near us. So, yeah, we might have to do a little shop there. We probably have to do it the evening before and then do it. So maybe that's something we could do next Monday.
Or get it at the weekend.
Yeah, potentially.
And then,
where are we? Kit Newell says, yeah, they've got that sweet tomato taste. It's magical. I don't know why, but I really do like the Greg's. What I love about the Greg's ones as well, although it's simple, it's just a very sort of bready square. And just a sort of smidging of tomato sauce, then that cheese on top. But it really, really does fill you up. That's what I like about it. Get news. Hey, Kelly, the violation.
Right. I'm just saying it as it is. Do you know what? Greg's sausage rolls, before they mushed it into God knows what, I hesitate to think what is actually in that sausage roll. It's just so mushy. Like there's no bite to it. There's no nothing, and I feel like I feel like I'm disappointed because I like the concept, but I'm disappointed by the outcome. So now I just think, but I'm telling you, them vegan sausage rolls, they're good.
It's good. It's good. Yes, I agree. Kit Noodle, says Liam. Catherine said Greg's do a lovely jammy Dodger shortbread. I've not tried that, you know.
Do you know
their donuts are good as well? Sorry, go on.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to like jammy Dodgers, but I'm not like that much into them now. But I do like Greg's jam donuts. I do like a nice jam donut from time to time, and I do like a Greg's jam donut. But the problem is, this is my problem with Greg's. Their steak bakes, their chicken bakes and all that used to be really good. Like really good. But now they've just gone downhill. They're not as good. If you remember from when we did the Greg's review.
Yeah.
I feel like you quite like some of the cheese and onion stuff or some of the cheese stuff and all of this. Like, I don't get this bean melt business.
I like the bean melt.
I don't get that. It was funny because I was having a conversation with someone yesterday with regards to tuna and cheese, like a tuna melt. I don't get the cheese with the tuna, like the tuna melt. I don't get that. It's just like I can't get my head around it. And if I can't get my head around it, I'm just looking at it thinking, I don't think so.
Right. So Little Bakery, you guys a lot of you are recommending Little Bakery. Ooh. A lot of you. So I will quickly write that down.
I'm just going to write it down with my pink pen.
Because there's no other pen around. For some reason, the one I had is disappeared. There it is. There it is. Look.
There are plenty of pens around.
There it is. Look, under somebody's laptop.
Right. But somebody likes to just leave them.
So Little Bakery. All right. Now I do write down what you guys always submit. So you've got Indian dosa, Megan's, horte dulce, dishum for the breakfast, try some Spanish food, and I got the busy Italian restaurant we put begins with a P.
I was about to say we went to Megan's. I've been to Megan's. Mark hasn't. But when in my mind, when I was thinking of Megan's, I was thinking, oh, Mildred's, because I knew it was a woman's name, and I was like, we went to Mildred's. So Mildred's is if anybody's interested, Mildred's is an all vegetarian restaurant. There's no meat. And years ago they only had one restaurant, but now I think they might have a few locations. I think so. If you are vegetarian and you're wondering, oh yeah, do you know what, I want to go to a restaurant, Mildred's is the one, but they are overpriced, I feel. And I mean, we went there and the meal was okay. I think I liked it more than Mark did, because Mark didn't rate it at all. But it has been a long time since we've been. I think you got a burger of some sort.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he got a burger. It was very early on in our dating, actually. And so I just thought, well, Mark's into all of this vegetarian stuff, and I'm just so not into that. But I thought, you know what, let's go. And we went, and Mark didn't rate it at all. And I had.
That was a long time ago.
They would have switched up their menus by now.
Or multiple times. So we will give it another go. Where are yes, Kelly, said Liam. Little bakery cookies are decent. Right, okay, so we've got that written down.
All right.
Kit Noodle said, yep, those vegan rolls are golden. Have you guys tried Wenzel's yet?
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't. We should do, but we haven't.
There was Wenzel's, and there was somewhere else. I remember. So Sam, who we met up with, there was one. I think it begins with a H or something like that, but they're not near us, so we can't get them. But it was something possibly similar to Wenzel's. Let me just
have a little look. I'll carry on with it. So no, we haven't yet, Kitten Noodles, but that is on our radar. We've got so many on our radar, so please do bear with us. When we say we'll try it, and like 6 months later we haven't, it's because we're fighting through a massive backlog that we're trying to catch up with.
Yeah, and then we're also doing what I sort of like put down. I go, oh yeah, we should try here, we should try there, we should try there. So sometimes things get further and further down the list.
Yeah, so we're going through, as you know, we're going through our breakfast phase at the moment. We're doing our afternoon teas, of course, and we're doing other bits as well. So we will get to these things.
Oh no, this is not what I'm thinking of.
No, we haven't. Wenzel's the Bakers.
Yeah, there was something somebody else recommended, and it looks really good.
But she said it's like Greg's, but mainly North London based. Amazing food. You have to try the London cheesecake. Oh yeah, London. Now, funny enough, we went to a place called Japes, and they did London cheesecake. London cheesecake's a lot flatter than the New York one. And Jamaican beef patty. You've had those, haven't you? Kelly likes the Jamaican beef patties. What's the name of the shop that specializes in
I like Jamaican patties. They don't have to be beef.
Yeah.
I like a Jamaican patty. Give me a Jamaican patty, especially if it's good. Let me tell you, there's sometimes there are ones that are around and they're not good. So there is I'm not going to mention the name of it, but there is a place near Covent Garden. If you know, you know. And I have to say, I can't rate that place. It's not yeah, I can't. It's not giving. Oh yeah, it's not. I tried it. It wasn't good. But you know, you have to get that nice flake, because it's not even like a proper flaky. You got to have that nice flaky pastry and yeah.
I take your word on that. You two are so sweet. You take the time to listen, and we'll visit the places one day. Well, hopefully
one day.
Well, hopefully so. Marcus said, oh, bless you, Liam. Kit Noodle said, that's our kind of Greg's. I mean, Greg's are everywhere, but Wenzel's is only in a smallish area, but really, really good food. So many cakes and pastries. Well, hopefully, like I said, we'll keep that on the radar. We will try at some point if we can get through to it. Kit said, wow, how long is the list? Long. It's long.
But you know the place. So when we go to the West Country, I've got to say, I really do like what's the bakery? I can't think of it. Reeves Bakery. I've got to say, and it's very old timey, like Bloom. If you know Bloomfields back in the day and stuff like that, it's very much like that. And I like it when we go there and I can get and it's just so reasonably priced.
Yeah.
I remember going and I spent £20. I got so much stuff and I was like to your mum, oh my god, I've got all this stuff for £20. She goes, oh, I know, Kelly, so expensive. I was like, expensive?
In London, that would be double.
60 quid or something like that. I would have bought like cakes and stuff like that. I could kit out and pay for the whole family. Like I bought a bag of stuff. I bought stuff for your mum, stuff for your dad, your brother, Siobhan, us.
It's funny actually. We used to have 2 viewers used to watch us from Whitby, and they were absolutely gobsmacked what we paid for fish and chips down here. So we paid for 2 fish and chips and a few sauces and stuff. It's about £40.
40 quid,
42 pounds. They were paying 23 for exactly the same thing. So they were absolutely gobsmacked. In
London, you used to get a fish and chip supper, and that used to be a cheap supper. It's like 5 quid or whatever. You can't get that now. There's no way. Cinema used to be really inexpensive, you know, £2-3, sometimes £4 maximum. And then all of a sudden it shot up, and it's just like, how can you take the kids to the cinema? It's so expensive now.
Yeah,
crazy.
So is Kelly, said Kitten Noodles. Catherine said, I had a little goat's cheese and tomato focaccia. Ooh, from the bakery, which was lovely. Catherine, Kelly doesn't like goat's cheese, but I adore goat's cheese.
We'll have to try it.
Japes did this thing, a starter, which was goat's cheese. And what they had done, obviously, as you know, it comes in that little cylinder type shape. They cut it into little coins and placed it round on top of slices of fig, but they also drizzled it in a fig syrup. It was absolutely fantastic. I've tried to replicate it, but never got to it. But that combo of fig and goat's cheese is wonderful. But that focaccia sounds delicious.
Yeah, I love focaccia, but not with goat's cheese.
Charlie, I was going to read your message out, but you retracted it. But I did see it, so I hope you have a good time. You may have retracted it because you don't want people to know, but I hope you have a wonderful time. Kitten Noodle says, yeah, what used to be for the people is now a rich man's treat. True. Oh no, you've re-repeated it. You're going to Disneyland Paris in April the 16th.
I hope you and your family have an amazing time. Like, really enjoy it. Honestly,
Charlie,
you're gonna have an amazing time. Yeah, do some videos while you're there, Charlie.
Please do, Charlie.
Well, then we can catch up and we can actually see you filming around the park and stuff like that. And they will allow that there, because I know sometimes you don't film in places because they don't like it or whatever. But when you get to Disneyland Paris, you'll see everybody filming. So do film in there. It's going to be excellent.
Right, guys, you've been very, very patient, as have I. We're going to move on to the...
Have you been patient, though?
I've been very, very patient. Please. Very, very patient. Actually, well, I haven't, actually, because I've been terrible, actually.
Please, about patience.
Right. So just when you thought cookies weren't enough, we've got some more bits here to try. Oh, wow. What's this?
I know. Well, you won't know until you open it up and show everyone, will you?
Woo! So just after my 4 cookies, look at this. Look at this. This is that an apple Danish?
Danish, yeah. But they said it was like a cinnamon.
Okay, Noodles got to go. Take care.
Bye, Kitten Noodles. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, enjoy dinner, and we'll just catch you next time. Really good to speak to you too. Oh, you're going with Starlight, my drama, to Disneyland Paris. Oh, so you're going with the group.
Lovely.
Wonderful. That, guys, looks incredible, I have to say. So this is their apple Danish. Look at that. Look at it glisten. It's got a lovely sheen to it.
Do you know what, Charlie? I hope you have an absolutely amazing time with your group. Honestly, yeah. I'm sure you will do.
Right, next up. Ooh, my God. Oh, this is I'm gonna be at 40 stone at the end of this. Right, look at this.
This was the one that so if you watched us a few lives ago, this was the new thing that I said that Starbucks were doing. Now, I thought it was limited, so we wouldn't get this. Listen, Starbucks are up in their game, you know.
Yeah, they are. Now, Starbucks have not really changed their cakes from when they first opened. But,
well, they changed suppliers, but yeah.
So, yes, Little Bakery. So, yes, we will do Little Bakery.
We will.
We will do Little Bakery. So, we will make a date next Tuesday. Guys, Little Bakery. Charlie said, it's been 10 years since I went to Disneyland Paris. Was only 10 years old.
Oh, well, bless you. you.
We hope you have a wonderful time. You're going to really enjoy it,
Have
Charlie.
an amazing time. Have a wonderful, wonderful, amazing time, Charlie.
Right. Do you want to take first bite, or do you want me to get through to the apple?
Yeah, you do that.
You see, I knew she didn't have first bite. Here we go. I got a really big bite. I had to. That is tremendous. Oh, that is so good. Oh, that is really, really good.
You've got really close of cinnamon in that.
It's like an American apple pie. It's very, very sweet apple, which is what you like. But is there reason in that? No, it isn't. It's just cinnamon.
It's like an open pan au raisin.
Yeah, really good.
It's like a cinnamon swirl with apple.
I've got to say, that is fantastic. Kelly's right. And Kirsty said the same thing. Those pastries look lush. They are lush. Kirsty, you're absolutely right. Fancy Starbucks packaging too. Totally upping their game. They have upped their game. They have upped their game. They are all right.
Yeah.
All right. You're not messing around. You've come to play. You've come to play. Right. Let me put that down to one side. Okay. Charlie said, yeah, we said that one. Always take from the back. Top tip says, yes, very true.
And that's what I did.
Charlie said, I've only got one video so far advertising the Disney Paris video upcoming.
I love that you're advertising the video.
Oh my God, look who it is. It's Keegan. Hello,
Hi,
Keegan.
I hope you're well.
Yeah, he said he's good. We are good too. Lovely to see you. And how have you been? Right, okay, here we go, guys. This is like from a proper bakery. Let me just move my head. Yeah, the trouble is what it does is it focuses on our face. So I'm just trying to get this to focus in.
There we go.
Look at that. Look at the glaze.
Look at the glaze on that.
All right, Starbucks. All right, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you want to take the first bite?
I'm going to take the bite though from the custardy. The custard side.
Where are we? Charlie said in Scunthorpe, Lincolnshire, I have 3 Starbucks locations in Scunthorpe. Do you go and film there, Charlie? Is that one of the videos you like to do? Right, okay, let me give this thing. Keegan said, how's your week been? Oh, good, thank you. Even better now, Keegan, because we're going to try some cakes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, you're not messing around,
no.
Starbucks.
Starbucks, I'm telling you.
That custard, I'm telling you, this is like a proper cake shop cake.
That's delicious.
Right, the pastry is really, really soft. The custard is phenomenal. It's really good.
Let me take another bite before, because Mark's just going to take bite after bite after bite, and with his big mouth, I won't get any. And this one's my favourite one. I got him that one because I knew that one would be his favourite one. But look at Mark eating my one.
I was going to say, let's not do these cakes as well as the cookies, but I'm glad we did because they're so good. These are better than the cookies. I'm sorry, M&S. I know they're a different thing, but wow. Wow.
I've got to say that custard is nice.
Custard is phenomenal. Right, we're going to have to score these. Right, Catherine asked, how much were the cakes? Can you remember? Rough ballpark figure, if you don't remember exactly. Just when I run out of tea.
I want to say they were £3 something.
So just under 4, would you say? £3 to £4?
Well, I bought this, and I bought a frappuccino, and it came to £12.
With frappuccino's about a £5. So these were.
It was about £3 something.
All right, so yeah, £3. Sorry, Catherine, we got the exact thing. So
yeah,
I've got to say though, this is what you would pay for in a cake shop in London, £3 something.
Yeah, it was roughly about £3 something.
Where we are? So where are we? But yeah, Keegan said, "What are you eating?" Right, Keegan, we are eating from Starbucks. So this is the apple Danish, which is absolutely amazing, and then we have just tried this one, which is much left because somebody's munched it.
Let me tell you.
What's this one? This is
This is. Well, I didn't see the names of them. I just saw the name of that one, but I didn't see the name of this one. But it's going to be some type of strawberry custard, something or other. But I saw this in January. It was on a little sign. And then when we were going to our local Starbucks, they didn't have them. And
No.
on delivery, they didn't have them on the list. So I have a feeling they may only be selling these in London. Not just in London, but they probably sell them in other parts of the country, but not anywhere local to us. But I've got to say, that's delicious. Thoroughly recommend it. We're going to score in a minute.
We're going to score in a minute. Let me catch up with the comments and then we'll score. Amy said, we had a cheap Starbucks at my uni, but got rid of it to a crappy overpriced coffee shop. Oh, no! That was it. That's the thing. I know the trouble is with a lot of coffee shops, you find that as well. Some they have, it's a bit hit and miss with students because students tend to go in there all day and just have one drink. I know that's me stereotyping, but with these ones, I have to say, they've really, really upped their game. Kirsty's laughing. Yeah, sorry, Keegan, that's what we were eating. So those are the two. Referee required for the pastry tasting. Totally. Now you can see how good it is because we're fighting over it. That's how good these are. That's how good these are. And Catherine said that does look better than the cookies. These now when we score, as I say, if we give these an 8, we're just doing it in the realms of what they are against each other. These are, to my opinion, they feel the same. These are far superior to the cookies.
Yeah, but we can't compare them to the cookies because they're not cookies.
Yeah, exactly.
But if I was going to go somewhere and I was going to choose a treat and you said to me, oh, cookies or this, I'd go for this. Just saying.
Charlie said, which is the best items from Starbucks? I've got to say, Charlie, these are the best cakes I've ever tried from Starbucks. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, Starbucks years ago used to do these amazing muffins with like an orange gel in them, and then the lemon one had the lemon gel in them, or lemon curd, or orange curd and lemon curd. But they don't do it anymore because they changed suppliers, and the other suppliers that they changed to were rubbish. But now with these ones, I'm assuming they've switched suppliers or added extra suppliers. But
that smell of apple. Okay, guys. Yeah, I totally agree with me. What kind of student wants to pay £4.50 for a small coffee?
I know.
I mean, that is what. Well, the best thing for you guys to do is vote with your feet.
Yeah.
If nobody goes, they will close.
Yeah.
I hope it goes to something else. Yeah, that's it. If you vote with your feet and nobody goes there, it'll eventually close.
It's true. Like, what student can afford anyway?
What's that? I mean, Starbucks, their big one is about £4.75, and that's a huge one.
You could get a Tassimo in your room for like less than 50 quid.
Yeah, I know.
And then buy the pods and just have your coffee in your room.
You're all right, Amy. There's a little thing there. You could sell your pods.
Sell your pods.
Do your own little coffee shop. Charlie said, give me some ideas for food places at Disneyland Paris.
Ooh.
Right, we'll come on to that in a second,
Yeah.
Charlie. Right, let us score these first. So the first we had was the beautiful apple Danish. What are you giving this?
7.
Wow. I'm giving that a 9. I'm giving that a 9. I really enjoyed that. It's like a cross between apple pie and Danish. That's a 9. That's a 9. That is a 9.
All right.
Next up, and last but not least,
I'll give that a 9.
I'm giving that a 9.5. That is superior to this.
Yes, it is.
It is superior. So, just to let you guys know, that evened out as an 8. But the winner at 9.25 is this one. This one is tremendous. Kelly and I would you agree, if you're going to Starbucks and you see this here, unless you've got an allergy to custard or strawberries, I would thoroughly recommend it.
There's nothing really that I would other than the drinks. There's nothing really that I would recommend in Starbucks. I would recommend maybe the white chocolate and raspberry blondie. Now I can thoroughly recommend either of these pastries.
Yeah, totally. I've got to say, just from now, we've had quite a lot of Starbucks foods.
We have,
especially the cakes, as you've seen.
Yeah.
We've had the muffins, we've had the cookies, blah 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 blah. This is and even I include the pumpkin cookie I love when it comes out.
Oh my goodness!
This is absolutely. Now you might say, well, hang on a minute, you scored that cookie a 10. I did because I compare it to other cookies. This is absolutely tremendous. So Kirsty, you are absolutely right. Starbucks have really come out to play. They mean business.
With those pastries, they mean business.
I wouldn't surprise me if they actually got a gourmet patissier to make these.
Mm-mm.
It wouldn't surprise me.
They're not good enough to be like they're not good enough. Like if I was going to Chestnut or to
no.
Rome.
But what do you see what I mean? So of course they have to mass produce them, so they're not going to make the gourmet ones.
Yeah.
The game is up.
Yeah, for
They've
sure.
upped the game. I mean, they've upped the game.
If I was going into Starbucks and somebody said, "Oh, do you want something?" I would get this pastry.
Oh, totally.
I would get this pastry. But equal, I do like. So they have like a savoury. I think it's like a panini or something like that with. It's got sun-dried tomatoes, mozzarella, and pesto, and that one I've got to say that is quite nice. That is nice. And I'm not a vegetarian, but I've got to say that sort of panini is quite nice. But this, because I don't eat, and it's very difficult because I go to coffee shops and their cakes and stuff are pants. I don't really, but Nero's actually,
They do cakes. They do cookies.
I do, and I like their cakes more than their drinks. I don't really rate Nero's drinks.
See, I disagree with, but then you're not going for coffee.
Yeah.
Let's face it, you only go to Starbucks for the frap. That's it.
I go to Starbucks for the frap, but I also like their chai tea latte. I do also like their hot chocolate and stuff like that. But mainly, my drink from Starbucks is a frappuccino. I had a frappuccino today. I had a white chocolate mocha frappuccino, and I introduced somebody to it, and she was like, and I was going, I know, because the only thing she ever drunk was caramel frappuccino, same as me. I was, and then the white mocha, and I said, listen, you're not going to be, I will not lead you astray with white mocha frappuccino. She tasted, she's like, oh my God, Kelly. And I was like, I know, I'm just saying. And I have to say, most coffee shops that I go to, I never get a sweet because I'm always disappointed with the sweets, always. But I have to say, Nero do good cakes. They do.
Nero's do great coffee. I know you don't drink it, but they do great coffee. I do like Nero's. You don't like coffee. Well, you did. It's pointless. It's like someone saying, "Oh, I don't like." Hang on. It's like somebody saying, "I don't like strawberries," and then they say, "Which is your favorite strawberry drink?" It's pointless, and they don't like strawberries.
Hold on. You say that, but Costa did a Spanish latte.
That's not quite the same.
You just said to me, and first of all, I do drink frappuccinos, but what I'm saying is, it is possible to do a nice coffee if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, but you want it sweet with loads of sugar.
You enjoyed that Spanish latte as well?
I did. It was very good, actually, to be fair. That was very good. Right, now, to Charlie's question. Can you give me some ideas of food places at Disneyland Paris? Now, this is going to have to be you because I've never been to Disneyland Paris.
I went to Disneyland Paris, God, so long ago.
I've never been, Charlie, so I wouldn't be able to advise on that. Obviously, you've probably seen our videos that when we've gone to Florida, and I don't know if they're the same in Paris. I don't know. Did you eat them?
They're not the same in Paris, and I mean, you're talking 20 years ago, so they're not going to have the same. They're not going to have the same things that they had 20 years ago. But what I can tell you is I have seen a lot of vlogs on Disneyland Paris, and there are some. If I were you, I would go and watch a couple of the Disneyland Paris vlogs to get some ideas on where you would like to try. And then you can sort of like see about price, because don't forget it can be very expensive in the park.
Yeah.
It can be very expensive. So you've got to sort of plan if you want to eat in the park, where you're going to eat in the park, how much it's going to cost, or do you just want to be more economical and bring something like a packed lunch to the park, and then you can film around the park, which would be your content, rather than spending more money on foods that are expensive and things that are expensive. And what if you spend a lot of money on food but you don't like, you're disappointed by the food, if that makes sense? So really research, because there might be some core foods that you think, do you know what, I want to try that. I want to try that burger, or I want to try those chips, or I want to try, that homemade whatever it is. Really research it, really sort of see, and then say, right, I want to buy this, I want to buy this, but do something that is economical to you, so you're not overspending on overpriced things that aren't great, if that makes sense. So do what's best for you. Have a research, go on YouTube, check some of the other YouTubers, because I wanted to go to Disneyland Paris, and we will go at some point.
Yeah.
But after we wanted the first, because we hadn't been since 2018, I think it was, we wanted our first trip to be at Disneyland.
Yes, in Florida.
In Disney World, sorry, not land. Because Disneyland is in California. So we really wanted to make our first trip and to bring back some memories for us, which was Disney World. But we will go to Disneyland at some point.
Amy said, how many parts of France have you been to?
Oh,
now you've been more than me, so I've really only ever been to Paris, but I've been several times. I love Paris. I really do enjoy Paris.
I have been to 3 parts of France, and I don't know where my mum's friend used to live. She used to live in the country somewhere, and we'd go there. And then we went to visit my cousin, and she lives on the border near Strasbourg.
She's on the border with Germany.
She's on the border of Germany. And so I've been to that part, but I don't know. But there's nothing there. When we went there, in fact, in both places, actually, because my mum's friend lives in the country, there's nothing there. And you have to drive everywhere. And then when we went to visit my cousin, again, there's nothing around unless you're driving. We went for a wedding. A wedding was beautiful. My cousin, she was absolutely beautiful. And yeah, we went there. And so those are the 3 parts I've been to. I've been to different parts of Paris because I have family that is dotted around. I remember going to Neuilly. But my aunt lived in a couple of places, but I was young at the time. Neuilly is the only one that I remember. And I remember, and you know, we went to visit her. This was when she lived in Neuilly, because that's the only one that I remember. I remember being even more little and going to somewhere else where she lived. But I remember we were in Paris, and I was so bored because I couldn't watch the TV and all this. And then all of a sudden, because I was about 15 at the time, all of a sudden, what you call it came on, The Cosby Show. Mm. And, you know, the music in most countries, they play the English version, not the English version, but the English song title, if you like. And so it's like, da, 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 and you'd be like, oh my God, blah, blah. And then we go, bonjour, bonjour, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh no, and I couldn't understand any of it.
I don't know why, when it's translated into another language or they dub it, I always find that funny. I don't know why it makes me laugh. It makes me funny. Charlie said they've got a McDonald's in Disneyland Paris. Okay, you could try that. You could do that. See if the food is different, Charlie, in Paris than it is to the UK.
I don't think there's a McDonald's in the park. So I don't think it's in Disneyland Paris. I mean, it could be, but I don't think it is. I think it might be outside.
Maybe Charlie's seen it.
The only thing that they have is like a Starbucks. What I mean to say is a partnership.
Okay.
Right. So so they have partnership with Coca-Cola products. So you can get Coke, you can get Fanta and all of that type of stuff. And they also have a partnership with Starbucks. But I don't think they have a partnership with McDonald's. But I could be wrong. I've not seen any YouTubers talk about McDonald's being in the park. So, like I said, do a little bit of a research and have a look.
Amy said, I've been to Paris last November for the Paris photo. I was walking around Paris alone. The amount of times I've always alone on the trip. Germany, Valencia, Paris. Well, sometimes though, Amy, that's quite nice because you get to do what you want to do. Sometimes in a group, I always find that somebody invariably wants to go somewhere I don't want to go. So sometimes it can be nice, but you know, it's whatever you prefer, really.
And what also is good when you're doing these things on your own is that as you grow and you want to take solo holidays, you can do the solo holidays. You don't have to wait for your friend to be ready or this person to be ready or that person to be ready. And you can just pick up and go on your own.
Yes, you are right. It's not safe to do that all the time. I never have friends on the trip, so I just leave them.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? I think you do, but I think I know what you're like. You like to do your own thing, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to do your own thing and see what you want to see.
Yeah, I mean, I've got friends who solo travel all the time. And I remember one friend saying to me, she goes, oh, if I don't go and book my own holiday, I'm never going to go on holiday. I'm never going to do anything. I'll just be at home if I'm waiting for someone to go with. And I've always been lucky touch wood, that I've gone. But sometimes when I've been on those holidays, I've gone to the cinema on my own, or I've gone and sat at a cafe on my own, or do you know what I mean? Because I do like those quiet moments that I can just be on my own and just do my own thing. And I really appreciate and enjoy. Mark goes off in Florida or Vegas or whatever on his own all the time. He just goes off and does whatever, just leaves me to do whatever.
Well, hang on, you're making that sound like I just dumped you. That's not true. So Kelly would say, I'm really, really tired. I just want to sit there. I said, and I always say, do you mind if I go? You go, no, you go ahead. So I will then go for my walk. I'll go wander up and down, see other things. Oh, Amy, you don't have friends. I don't believe that. I think if I was at uni with you, I would definitely want to be your friend. You're really nice. You're really easy to talk to. You're really friendly. You're very funny. You just tell things as it is.
Yeah.
I think you make a really good friend.
I think the thing is sometimes I get what you mean, and I think sometimes people just don't understand like different personalities. They haven't been around different personalities and all of that type of stuff. So I just think that this is one of those moments in your life where that is a thing at the moment, but it won't always be a thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's not always going to be that way. It will change, and you will change along just naturally with it, if that makes sense. I just think that at this time, it's just a little bit, it's just one of those moments.
Amy said, no, they're not my people, especially at uni. College was better. It's a different vibe.
Yeah.
Do you know what? But you're still finding your feet though, Amy, there. Don't force it. It will come. You will find friendship groups there as well. Funny enough, when I went to university, I had loads of different little friendship groups, but it's one of those things you kind of, some friends I just gravitated to, even towards the end of my course. I thought, oh my God, this guy's really nice. And I spent 3 years in the classes with him, and I only got to know them towards the end. So it will happen, but it will happen organically.
Like Mark and I, we only got to know each other in the last few classes, really.
Right.
Of where we went. Like I went to college and stuff like that. I didn't go to uni. I went to college and all of that type of stuff. And you know, sometimes you are like, even now I feel it where I don't do well in big groups of people. I just think, oh God. And I'm very much, I don't like small talk.
Kelly can't stand small talk.
Do you know, I like genuine connection. That's what I like. I like genuine sort of, we're gonna talk about something real. And it doesn't have to be like heavy or anything like that, but it's just people that you vibe with. Do you know what I mean? You just have a chat and stuff like that. And you'll be surprised how many people you don't vibe with. Like,
and that's fine, Amy. That's absolutely fine. Because you said my class is really small. So if you're not vibing with the class, that's fine. There are hundreds of other classes in that place. I know it's harder to get to know people in other classes because you're not in them, but there will be other social settings you can meet other people.
And the thing is as well, Amy, you might be one of those people, which is almost the same way as I am, which is there might just be a select couple of people that you end up being friends with, and that's it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes life is like that, where you have that 1 or 2 friends that you can call in the middle of the night. You can, tell and they will be there for you. I turn up on someone's doorstep or blah blah blah, and it might only be 1 or 2 friends that it might only be one friend that you can do that with, but that's it, and that's sometimes how life is sometimes.
It's like they're all too woke and liberal. I just can't. Well, you always find that universities tend to be left wing or liberal settings, so that's not unusual. But you will get there. You will find a group there as well. But like I said, you might just have to find different social settings. I mean, I've made friends. I used to go there when I was at university. There was one pub we used to go to every Wednesday. Don't know why everyone went there on a Wednesday. It was just cheaper to go. And I made friend groups there from people that were studying something completely different. So it is possible. It is possible.
It is possible. But do you know what, Amy? If you don't, it's not the end of the world.
Absolutely.
It's not the end of the world. It just means that you haven't found your people yet. And like I said, that might come a little bit later on. It might not be your time yet. It might not be. We don't know. We don't know these things. But just push through, do what you're doing, achieve what you want to achieve. Like I'll always say to this to people, like, what do you want to achieve in the next 5 years? And then you think about, well, what do I want to achieve in the next 5 years? Where do I want to be? And then try and set your goals, or do a path that sets it. Like in my mind, I never ever thought in those terms until much later. And then now I'm just like, oh, what do I want to do in the next 5 years? What is it I want to achieve? What is it? Oh, blah, blah, blah. And then I try to set those things in place so that those things are achievable. And while you're still at the tender age that you are, you have all your life ahead of you, and
Absolutely.
you're gonna be awesome. Do you know what I mean? You're awesome now, but what I'm saying is your time will come, Amy. It might not be yet, but it will come. You'll see.
Absolutely. And on that note, guys, it's gone gone past 8. So yeah, it is March tomorrow, Dwayne. It is March tomorrow already. This year is flying by. So guys, on that note, we will leave the live there. But thank you so much for joining us. We really did enjoy it, and thank you for indulging us in the M&S cookie review. And that's courtesy of Catherine, whose suggestion it was.
Yes,
so thank you, Catherine.
Thank you.
Next week, so next Tuesday, if anybody's interested, we will be getting a selection of cookies. Not cookies, sorry. Bakes from, I've got cookies on the brain. Bakes from Lidl. So if you want to grab some there. If you want to give us some recommendations, please drop it in our About page. If there's any particular ones you think we should
send an email.
We won't necessarily do cookies this time. It'll probably be more bakery stuff, but do let us know, and
we'll see what they have at the bakery, what I'm going to pick up, and then we'll see. So tomorrow, I've edited a video for the MK Bakeries. That will be up tomorrow. I've done everything that I needed to. I just need to upload it now. So after this live, I will upload it to YouTube. So that will be available at 5:30 tomorrow. So please give that a watch, and let me know what you think. We are still doing our holiday series on MK Bakeries, and you also have a video up.
We do. So on Sunday at 5 o'clock, we have our One Lombard Street, and where we go for a Sunday roast.
Yes.
Unlimited sides at this place, so you can see what we think of that.
All the trimmings, unlimited trimmings.
Anyway,
but yeah.
Anyway, guys, we will say anon. Sorry, were you going to say something?
I needed to say something, and now I've forgotten what it was that I needed to say. But before I had said about the video, there was something I need to say, but I can't remember.
But anyway, guys, so that is it. Unless you could think of it, then we will say goodbye. Do look after yourselves as always. Do take care. And you remembered.
Thank you for all the likes. And please keep liking. We really would like to grow the channel. And thank you so much for joining us.
As always. Okay, guys, we'll see you on Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend, whatever you get up to. And don't forget,
melt my cheese.
You know it, guys. We'll see you on Tuesday. Bye for now.
Bye for now.